How to change the oil in a John Deere Gator TX utility vehicle. You've spent a lot of money for your John Deere Gator TX, so you want to make sure it runs for years. Changing the engine oil and filter is part of the routine maintenance required to keep your utility vehicle in tip-top shape. John Deere recommends changing the oil and filter after the first 8 hours of operation, then every 100 hours or at least once a year. Change the oil and filter more often if you make a lot of short trips, run the vehicle in dusty conditions, or often operate it at low or slow speeds. Things you will need: motor oil that meets API service classification SG or higher. Oil filter for Gator TX. 3/4 inch combination wrench. Oil filter wrench. Container for used oil. Torque wrench. Run the Gator TX engine for a few minutes to warm the oil. Park it safely on level ground, then lift the cargo bed and lock it in position. Turn off the engine. Work from the passenger side of the vehicle. Locate the drain plug on the lower rear of the engine. Insert your 3/4 inch combination wrench through a slot in the rock guard on the bottom of the engine. A typical socket wrench is too large to fit through this slot. Position a container next to the drain plug so it will catch the used oil. Remove the drain plug and allow all the oil to drain into the container. Remove the old oil filter, using your oil filter wrench. Clean off the oil filter's base on the engine. Lightly coat the gasket of your new oil filter with clean engine oil. Screw on the new filter until the gasket makes contact with the base. Make another half turn. Screw in the drain plug. Tighten it to 61 pounds in with your torque wrench. Remove the oil dipstick. Add 1.37 quarts of oil. Use the proper viscosity, based on the temperature range in your region. Replace the dipstick, then pull it out to check for the proper oil level. Start the engine and check for any leaks. Lower cargo box and you're good to go. Tips: warnings. It may be difficult to use a typical torque wrench in the tight quarters where the drain plug is installed. Engine parts and engine oil can be hot, so be careful when draining the oil and working on the engine. To avoid damage, do not overfill the crankcase with oil.